Hello everyone, this is Fighter Flight Gaming, I'm Draxus, and welcome back to Stasis. So we're going to continue our game. I cheated a bit and looked online for this solution because it just wasn't coming to me. This is gross.
Oh, my... Jeez.
It would be less disgusting if he would stop twitching like that, honestly. Slightly less disgusting, I should say. So yeah, I was missing that, because it said he only had level 3 clearance, and this place said it requires level 5, which I was like, 3 is less than 5. Elevator music. Let's use the hand. Buzz buzz.
Access granted. Welcome, Yuri Linov.
So are we gonna keep the hand, or okay? I guess
The morgue.
Yep. Scar reports.
Cold.
What is?
The mortuary.
I think it's supposed to be cold.
Okay, Aubrey Henderson, both arms removed. Thomas Rohorla had his head and neck removed. Looks like it's pelvis. Jane Doe. Placed over portal. Frozen liquid cakes. Okay. I bet we need to heat this place up. Cushion of bodies at high temperatures facilitated by this open furnace unit. Series of interlock around. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I probably should have read further in that guide, but I didn't want to spoil everything. Can I just, like, throw one of the bodies in there? I have all these bodies. Okay. Is there any hand? I mean, I can do that. Can we throw your body in there? No.
I can't see it working like that.
That started. Web towel is wrapped tightly around the cog mechanism, okay. Still can't open it. Oh shit! That totally worked.
Warning. Temperature increasing to dangerous level. The duty officer has been notified of the movement area. Please evacuate area immediately.
What the hell is going on? Did I just die? Okay. Let's try that again. Alright.
The morgue.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cold.
What is?
The mortuary.
I think it's supposed to be
So
cold.
if I just open that. Nothing happens unless I use the towel to clog the gears. I'm going to have to run through that hatchway.
dangerous level. A duty officer
That's
has
melted.
been notified of inclement
That's
variants.
melted.
Please evacuate area immediately.
Okay, so I guess I have to completely leave the area. I shall err on the side of caution from now on. I find in horror games it really kills the horror if you can actually die, like
Mortuary.
It's supposed to be called.
if you die and you just restart right before everything went wrong, it kind of kills the horror. And I don't know if there's a good fix for that. Alright, run away.
Warning. Temperature increasing to dangerous.
Okay, can we go through now? Yay.
Oh god. The stench.
What's this guy got? Come on. Nothing? What about you? Nothing? What about this guy? Crowbar!
Oh god.
Just take the whole head. It's fine. Ah, you pussy.
You're taking strain. But keep your eyes on the end goal. Your family. They need you.
Okay, I know you're manipulating me, lady. Shut it. So how are you supposed to get into these rooms anyway?
It doesn't work like that.
None of these portals have a door. This is the elevator on this level, but I'm not sure how you would get in there.
So once I get this tram working, where do I go?
Your best bet is to find medical access control. The medical wing is on that tram line, so it should be a quick ride.
Thank you, Tia. And, I'm sorry about your friend.
Just be safe.
Oh hey, he finally stopped twitching. That's good. That's... Come on, hurry it up. We'll open this up. And we will open this one up. Alright, what do we see here? Tram line breaker. So I got a fuse. Probably gonna have to switch this fuse back and forth, but come on. Oh my god. No, give me my inventory. Shit. Oh my god. Okay. Charge tram. Okay.
Okay, the tram's powered.
I see it. Give me a second. I'm saying your destination to the medical wing.
Okay. Switch tram line. Need to get this. Switch it back. Oh my god. These stupid fucking screens. Alright. There. Alright. Switch tram.
All done. Destination set. Start the tram and be on your way.
From in, please manually switch lines. Okay, we can do that.
How long?
How long what?
How long ago was the evacuation? My family would have left with everyone else, with the people that made it out.
That's, well, I'm not sure exactly.
That blood looked pretty dry.
It's been a while. We've been stuck in this death trap for about 3 months now.
3 months?
There are more of us recently. During I were the last. We were repairing the shuttles. We're almost done. Worry was out getting supplies when, well...
Was he a... I mean, were you and he?
Yuri? No. We would have killed each other long ago if we didn't need each other to survive. I miss him though. We got things done. I was married once. But that was a long time ago.
What happened?
How many of your cockroaches do I have to kill, Miss Hensley?
Milan, let's talk about this.
This was the last straw. I'm coming for you next. And as for your little head...
Warning. Brakes disabled. Low pass filters disabled. Structural integrity compromised. An
Emergency
evacuation
stop?
is advised.
He's going to be around the track! Look, hold on to something!
That is one sturdy tram. Like that was... Yeah, it was a very sturdy tram. I'm impressed by its structural integrity. You know, it would be cool if we turned out to be some sort of experiment and had superpowers. That'd be nice. I wouldn't even mind if we blacked out and you were the ones that killed Yuri.
John, are you okay? I lost the tram signal!
What the hell happened? I can barely make you out.
Are you hurt?
No. I think I'm okay. I'm fine. I need to get out of this tram. It's okay. I think I can make the jump.
Jump!
You sure? Because that looks like a leg breaker to me.
Get the hell out of me. See where you are.
Just a second. Shit, that was close.
I feel like you could have stayed in the tram.
I'm fine. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. Hello? Tia? Come in. Radio's not working.
Okay, get it together. First things first. Where the hell am I?
By a crashed tram. That's as much as I know too. Also, there's caution tape here. That seems... This seems like a terrible idea. Oh hey, a PDA. Someone die horribly and leave their last log of it? Answer. Kane certainly spared no expense on the engineering decks. More often than not, the air conditioning breaks faster than maintenance can come back to fix it. The walk to the restrooms can exceed 10 minutes on a good day. It's of no consequence. With the lush retirement package Kane has provided for me, I'd happily work in a cardboard box lined with thumbtacks for the rest of my career. That must be some retirement package. I'm scheduled to receive my new heart and lungs within the next few months, at which point I may finally retire to join my wife, Rosalind, in Chicago. Till then, cigarettes and foods of the highest saturated fat content will continue to carry me through the day. This evening, I was surveying the equipment on the decks when I noticed something rather unusual. A very fine layer of some sort of fungal substance is beginning to settle on the machinery. It even found its way into the dials and monitors. It looked filthy on the inside. Given the conditions around here, though, the growth of mold on any surface should come as no surprise. But it seems to be interfering directly with the performance of the Groom Lake. Groom Lake. so it's of some urgency that it's taken care of. I reported it to maintenance. Hopefully they'll be quick in getting it up. Fuck's a green link. King Corporation must be pleased with my performance so far. I woke up to a promotion. I'm in charge of the construction of new cloning vats, effective immediately. I have little time to elaborate. This job is important and urgent, I believe. I never anticipated that the project would be on such a huge scale. Clones will be created in mass quantities, utilizing several megavats filled with special equipment and enrichment liquid to accelerate the growth process. I must enhance the rate at which we'll be creating clone batches. They've invented a method of manufacturing human beings faster than humans can biologically. Project Seed insists that the cloning vats are put to use immediately, despite the fact that they're far from complete. The vats can certainly sustain the cloning process, but some safety precautions are lacking. Like the holding chambers for research, clones have no power router to them, so the electronic locks are useless. The walkways above the vats are still only temporary. O'Sullivan fell over the guardrail into a vat state. Had it not been filled with sanitizing solution, we would have lost him. Clones appear to operate entirely on instinct. One of the complete human clones in Vat Theta bit a good chunk out of Miss Keene's ear during feeding time. Yeah. 3 of the completed research clones tore through their holding chambers analog locks last night over in the labs. They found Peters bent over backwards with his head between his knees. He's not going to be walking again anytime soon. Maintenance will be fixing the electronic locks this evening. O'Sullivan has asked to be assigned to a different project. O'Sullivan's request was denied. Keene, however, has been transferred to Project Seed. I've been stealthily increasing the portions of food to Elon's batch in VAT 449. Although they're just hearts and lungs, I can't help but feel an attachment. Additionally, we've noticed a massive organic matter that has sprouted a tail and swims around aimlessly. O'Sullivan wanted to name it after his mother-in-law. Who in the right mind names an effective clone? Samantha, the impossible human fish monstrosity, crushed Elon with her thrashing as she was being removed from her vat. Most of the other clones in the batch have similar deformities. None of them actually grew into heart and lung tissue as they were meant to do. In fact, the results thus far have been truly horrifying. Everyone has been acting strangely lately. O'Sullivan didn't show up this week, leaving me to tend to the vats by myself. I don't understand why that's being prevented, but management would have most certainly dragged him down here by the cheeks if there was no legitimate justification. Speaking of cheeks, one of the complete human clones took a chunk out of mine when I was escorting it to the research labs. The Groom Lake has been completely locked down. A massive tremor shook and collapsed the walkways over the cloning vats. I'm trapped. I can't access the bulkhead. If this lockdown is anything like I heard the last one was, it should be over soon enough. Hopefully sooner rather than later. 2 packs of cigarettes will only last for so long. I can hear screams of terror through the ceiling. They echo. Each reverberation is a reminder that I'm damn fortunate to be down here and not up there. Although my supplies are running out, I sincerely hope that I don't have to swim for it. If the clones don't get me, cardiac arrest when the aerobic exercise will. I'm going to attempt to swim across Vat Theta. I'll reach the other side and try to get myself to the next level of the ship. Clones have been violently floundering in the growth liquid. Given what they did to Peters, I might not see the other side of this vat. The remainder of the century is to be delivered to my wife. Rosalind, I can only hope that I have the opportunity to deliver this to you myself. If not, I must attempt to express with words what I have longed to convey physically. Should I die before I get off this vessel, every moment of my life, every cumulative experience that has influenced my being, will scream your name, begging the reality of inevitable death to spare me, if only to touch you once more. I apologize for and regret every second I have spent away from you. Until that moment we first met, my heart was a void, lacking the fierce fires of passion that you have bestowed within. No matter the outcome of my escape, I'll be long dead before they are extinguished. For an eternity after I have perished, you will live on. Your name will ring out through the galaxy, a testament to all of existence that there can never exist a love greater than that I have for you. Your love is my life. As such, I am immortal. Not bad poetry for an engineer about to die.
2151. We left in 2148. 3 years ago. These bastards had us here for 3 years.
Calendar, poster. Yeah. So he's been stuck here a while. Those aren't good sounds. Those are never good sounds.
Tia, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in some sort of... hell, I'm not sure what to call it.
Hell works. Oh, hey, generator.
Oh, it still has fuel in it. Some luck at last. Something's moving in there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Alive.
Can you push this?
I thought that was too easy.
We has crowbar though. That wasn't enough. No. That is obviously not enough. Can we drill it? Yes. Okay. We're close.
Okay, now let's see what I can do.
Zap, zap, zap! Oh. Can we not do anything to the exposed wires? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's a big ball of nope. Okay, so I can do something with the exposed wires, but it's not letting me. So I must need something else. Short crosswalk. Darkness. Like that organic sludge. Construction light. Can we turn this on? And this doesn't spark anymore because something. Okay. Oh, toolbox.
Oh, shit. Where the hell am I going to find a key in this mess?
I don't need a key.
This ain't working.
Okay, drill the lock.
That's just crazy. Although...
No, it's not. Drilling the lock's not crazy. Alright, well, we'll save, and we'll try to rush to his corpse and get the key. I'm trying to figure out, like, I know we need to splice the wires into this cable here so that it will electrocute this so we can get across. Okay then. That is not an option. Debris. We'll get in there. Flash around.
I could use this.
Don't know what I can use it for, but... Metal walls. Okay, that. No.
This should be useful.
Aha! Use that on the body. Oh god, do you impale it?
Rest in peace.
Okay, I assume that got us a key. Yes. Toolbox. Sizable count. Okay. Gimme. Jumper kit. Yay. No.
These don't go well together.
Come on. Jumper cable on the exposed wires. Okay. Jumper cable on the generator.
This goes on here.
Like many adventure games, it's way too selective in what it wants. Okay. So get that.
And this goes over here.
Okay. Have to figure out the game logic. Zappy time!
To your current state of health. Please stay calm.
Cool. Can I get the jumper cables back, please? 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 Okay. It's not like they'd be useful or anything.
Just stay above the water.
Can't be that bad to breathe. The clothes are breathing it.
Tia, can you hear me? I'm working on getting out of here. I can see a light far above me. I think it's a way out.
That 449 standard growth enhancement agents, 150% concentration plus additional growth hormones obtained from Project Seed. Incomplete human clones intended for harvest of pulmonary and coronary tissue. Okay, 449A. Products developing at 800% acceleration from the selected control group. However, several anomalies have occurred. Anomaly example: a tissue mass has developed into a tail of sorts. It circles the vat using the aforementioned tail to propel itself. Okay. Mass with tail appendage has been assigned a name, Samantha. Despite the previous belief that the circling behavior was a product of instinct, it's now clear that it has been surveying the vat's electronic safety net and is searching for vulnerabilities. Samantha has been extracted and moved to security for temporary storage. She thrusts violently upon removal, damaging equipment and other specimens, also killing someone. If we can believe that other report. Okay, so that's it. We can't actually control anything from there. So that was VAT 12. Got Kappa 583. Growth agent enriched with additional amino acids, 300% concentration, enhanced human clones intended for immediate research. Specimens began to move about the vat immediately during the embryonic phase. All subjects developing at near 500% acceleration. Effective growth agent concentration on subject development ruled parabolic rather than linear. Multiple subjects have combined to form a larger mass of anthropoid limbs and organs. It surfaced and was then ruled deceased. It appeared to be composed of approximately 12 human-like bodies, all roughly infant-sized. Batch has been active for 96 hours. Development of other subjects remains regular. That's a little disconcerting. Alright, Vault 11. Or VAT 11. So standard growth enhancement agents, complete human clones, standard for immediate testing. 152. Subjects appear to develop bone and tendon structures prior to vital organs, but following nervous system development. Okay. Growth of muscle tissue has begun to progress. One specimen ceased to grow and was confirmed dead. Upon autopsy, 3 extra vertebrae were discovered, as well as 2 ribs. However, only a few teeth were found deep within the mandible. Growth of all specimens has accelerated. Any given clone measures just under 7 feet, possesses the auxiliary ribs and vertebrae observed in the failed subject. All vital organs are present and appear to be performing normally. Despite the abnormal rib and spinal developments, the clones seem to be perfectly functional and fully matured. One, however, was rendered blind as a result of improper sphenoid development. Okay, so what do we have available? Partially grown organic matter. Dim light, your eyes can make out more indiscernible shapes in the meaty clumps below. The arc of an arm, the head's partial dome, and the spinal curve of the body in the fetal position. The construction left. That's the same. That's the other one. Crossbeam. Might be able to use a grappling hook to get up there. Sunken generator. Also go in the flesh. Smells bad. Okay. Let's try and get out of here.
Got it.
Good job. Going the wrong way. Oh, god damn it, you lost our grappling hook. Alright, well, let's climb.
I hate this damn place.
Yep. It probably hates you too. So wasteful. First you leave the jumper cable behind, then our grappling hook. Next thing you know, you're going to leave our drill behind. You better not lose our drill.
John, can you hear me?
Tia, it's soft, but I can hear you.
I heard someone called Dad. It's been out of service for a long time. I wonder if someone's using it as shelter, but okay. Oh.
There is some sort of interference with the structure.
I'm in a tram station.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Please, no! Oh.
The tower.
Hello.
I am pressurizing the raw materials containment tank.
Tia, come in.
John, thank goodness, I can hear you. You just disappeared. No radio, no PDT.
Who the hell was that?
Dr. Gerardus Milan, head of special projects.
Who knew you?
It's a big ship. And, I'm in a different division to him entirely. Only met him once. A real arsehole.
I just want to get my family out of this goddamn place.
That's the plan.
Dude, your family's not here anymore.
You mentioned earlier that you lost my PDT. What's that mean?
Personal data tag. Every person on board has one.
Like animals.
The tags monitor everything. Security access, food intake, location tracking.
Everyone has a tag. We could use it to find my family.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, John.
Like hell it doesn't. If I'm tagged, then so are they. You said.
I can only access your tag because the DotMate scanners registered you. I've scanned for your family and I can't pick them up.
Are they on the ship? Have they been rescued?
It only means that PDTs haven't been activated. But I still have an idea that might just work.
Come on, there were other corpses in the other cryopods with us. That was probably them.
From the crew quarters, you should be close to an infirmary with a DNA sequencer. If you could get your blood into the sequencer, I can scan the ship for familial DNA, and then we can find your daughter. Then...
We can use her DNA to find Ellen.
Exactly.
Notice, reserve power facilities are online. Backup systems are now enabled and functioning at benchmark levels.
Once we know where Becca is, how can I get to her?
There is another tram through the crew quarters. Once we know where you're going, we'll move forward from there.
More trams.
I wish I could do something. Something more.
I'm getting sick of this bumps and scrapes bullshit. I didn't get this degree just so I could stitch idiots up when they accidentally stab themselves with a pen. I want to do fun experiments. Is that too much to ask? Oh god, help me up there. It's not like I wanted to be a mad scientist and sew new arms onto people or anything, although human spiders would be cool. December 7th. It's a miracle. Security somehow ended up passing a container from one of the cloning vats onto me. It's labeled Samantha. I understand it's to be transferred to Lab 18, right? Oh well, no reason I can't observe it for a while, right? I'll have my loyal assistant Miriam make up some good excuses for me. That creature is marvelous. The notes included don't say much, but I'm pretty sure that she didn't have a fully formed spine when they packaged this girl up. It describes her as just being a tail. As being just a tail. There's some other bones as well, but I didn't major in monster anatomy. I wish I had, though. You can't make this shit up. This fucker grew eyes. I mean it. She did not have these the last time I checked. They're rudimentary, sure, but they just grew. They follow me around. At this point, I'm going to take credit for Samantha entirely. I mean, they can't prove that there was anything more than some stem cells in that container the last time they saw it, right? From now on, Samantha is mine. I can't wait to see what she turns into. Lab 18 is definitely getting suspicious and impatient. I'm running out of excuses for why I haven't transferred Samantha yet. I need Miriam to stall a bit longer. I read her PDA, so I know she wants to turn me in. She wants my job. Fortunately, I have video of her screwing the guys from the lab. All of them. So there's my job security. This just got serious. The tremors knocked me over the counter and I twisted a muscle in my knee. It's going to be a long lockdown spent bandaging people up without any access to the full medical wing. Samantha isn't mine anymore. Some other poor fool can take responsibility for this one. I heard shrill screams coming from the entertainment area. The first and last time I performed surgery, the patient woke up and started screaming her head off. Something about seeing your own exposed ribs really bothers people. Anyway, these screams were like that, only more intense. They're the screams of the dying. I have locked the emergency bubble kit, no sign of the Okay. Let's run through because it tried to shut behind us. It's dark. That is an iron lung. That's probably Samantha. Cylindrical hyperbolic chamber is welded shut, creating a metal tube for anyone inside. Can I look inside?
I'm not sure what I was expecting. Holy fuck.
You read the PDA just like me. You knew what was in there. Anything else here? Let's check this PDA. This is from Miriam. Dr. Graham is up to no good. This weird pod accidentally arrived in our medical bay. The host the most terrifying creature I've ever seen in my entire life, and he says it's beautiful. He wants me to find excuses for why it isn't being transferred to Lab 18. Good thing the guys there like me. I'll help him keep it a secret for now. Although I might get his job if I could get him kicked off the groom lake. I'll keep an eye on what he's up to. Interesting. This thing is growing all sorts of body parts at ungodly rates. The notes say it was just a tail and some flesh at some point. But I don't even see the tail anymore. What kind of fucked up experiments are we doing? Fuck, I'm locked out of the medical bay and Dr. Graham has locked himself in there with that thing. We need to help these injured people. Suffer from prick. I want to use the specimen transport to track to get the injured crew members to the medical wing. Even if the ship wasn't falling apart, that's a terrible idea. It's funny to see everyone frantically typing away on their PDAs. Who's going to read it? The surface of whatever planet's gravitational pull the lifeless groom lake gets sucked into doesn't care about your damn feelings. Okay, that's... Frosted glass window. What's there? Anything? DNA scanner.
This isn't going to work.
Come on.
I think this is it.
Excellent. You need to get your blood sample onto the receiving tray, and I'll do the rest.
Okay. Bunk.
Okay, it's working.
Receiving the genetic info. This is good, John. This is excellent.
Wait. I can hear something.
Yeah, that looked fucking terrible. Okay, that door's still closed. I'm fine. Can I do anything, or are we done here? Alright. That's GTFO. Security office. Maybe they have guns. A gun would be nice. Hey. This new guy Anderson is really something. 5 minutes in the door and he's already asking what all the computers do. I like it. He's inquisitive, just like my boy back home. I'm glad he got put here in the swift shift change, but I'm disappointed that neither of these two are ladies. I could use some female company. Okay, maybe Anderson is a little more confused than inquisitive, but his heart is in the right place. I can respect that. But Sarge? How in the hell did the boy get Sarge from Serato? Paul is just plain obnoxious. Food's not coming for a while. Fortunately, somebody's been making moonshine. It's not the white oak whiskey from back home, but you don't come across much liquor in space. Looks like I'll be moderating the supply, so to speak. Hodgson just tried to arrest someone. Prick. Rations are in. Good thing, too. The liquor wasn't keeping the crew at bay like it used to. The entire ship smells like shit. It's always been bad, but it gets worse every day. It's even a different type of shit every once in a while. Beyond me. Groom Lake is on lockdown, tremors, power outages, and several injured. Some guys left 3 days ago to repair a tram station. Haven't heard from them since. I can only fear the worst, and I don't want to wait to figure out what's been going on around here. Paul and I have agreed on a solution, but Anderson isn't grasping it. I don't expect him to. I knew Anderson would have trouble coping. I knew he wouldn't understand. At least he went easier than we will. Saw so much in his short life. There just wasn't room for more. He'll never have a funeral. Nobody back home is going to think of him and wonder what happened. I think Paul and I are the only people on the ship who knew him by name. Maybe that Samantha girl he was talking about still remembers him. Her dog could be named after him, or maybe he picked her a flower and she tucked it into a book. I never did read much, but right now I'd love to be holding a book. Paul would work. He's the only author I know by name. I haven't talked to Paul. He thinks I'm drinking, but I'm too preoccupied with Anderson for that. I figure I'm writing this for a reason. What if nobody ever reads it? What if this ship just drifts to the edge of the universe, dead and empty? If you exist, if you somehow stumble upon this, remember Anderson for me. It reminds me so much of how my son used to be. If you don't do it, nobody will. I don't beg. I never beg. If you're a decent human, you'll know why you have to. Remember Anderson. Barely awake. Tell me it's an effort. Moonshine is not water. Hodgson had last word. Ooh, what do you got? Do you have a gun? Please tell me you have a gun.
They cut his wrists.
Paul. This whole shift change is kind of strange. Putting Ronald in security when he is obviously not equipped strikes me as irresponsible. Oh well, I'm sure I can compensate. Otis went out telling us to follow the new security guidelines this evening. I wonder what happened. It's only a few extra doors to lock, as far as I'm concerned. Easy enough. Food supplies are sold and people are getting nervous. Someone's been distilling alcohol despite the fact that express authorization is required to even possess it. Ivan was describing the concept of moonshine to Ronald, and the guy asked how moonshine could exist if we're in a spaceship so far away from the moon. I swear to God, if aliens board the ship and pick us off one by one or something, I want to see Ronald go first. I really want to do something about this alcohol situation. It's my duty to ensure that the Groom Lake crew is secure and that important research isn't interfered with. At least I'd like to believe so. These clowns don't share the sentiment. Yes, into the ship just started exploding and jolted everything that wasn't bolted down. There's a goddamn pen stuck in the wall next to me. I don't imagine all the people injured right now, but I can't leave on account of the lockdown. Lockdown on Station B is fucked, so getting to medical isn't happening. Someone suggested that we could use a specimen transport track, but that's shady as all hell. There is no lead in the security center now. Staring at Ronald's lifeless body is a fucking superior alternative to being ripped apart by whatever's outside. I hear screams. They're distant and muffled. Silence. 24 hours of silence. Not a scream, not a footstep, still not a word from Ivan. The guy looked away from the atmosphere control room just before Ronald pulled the plug. I got bored and read Ronald's file. He had a lot of stuff running really deep. Maybe he wasn't ignorant after all. That's it for the water. Ivan refused to drink anything but moonshine. I tried my best to get him to have water. Stubborn bastard wouldn't hear it. He hasn't moved in a while. Only a little bit dark. Let's check the security cameras. Okay. Plus, I can't read that. Security cam annex. Well, I'm not seeing anything terrible on the security monitors. Recorder security logs. Plus being manufactured and distributed aboard the Groom Lake. Security has been opted to take an approach of non-intervention, as its effect on morale will likely prevent theft and potential riots associated with limited rations. However, security will regularly confiscate quantities of alcohol to moderate the supply. Rations have arrived and been distributed. Very few reported or evidential cases of threat. This can likely be attributed to the morale increase speculated as a result of the distribution of alcohol. See, dry ships are only a good idea for very short-term journeys. If you're going for more than like 6 to 9 months, letting the crew blow some steam by drinking, not a bad thing. Specimen Samantha received for transport to Laboratory 18. This specimen from the cloning vest is contained in an iron lung. Transport needs to be arranged quickly. Specimen is scraping against the inside of the containment unit. 19. Tremors have struck the Groom Lake. Power outages and severe injuries have been reported. Lockdown is in effect. So, 6th Street arrives, 19th stuff. 4 crew members have been reported missing while attempting to restore tram station to working order. Preventing further loss or injury. Corridor has been sealed and flooded with highly corrosive gas. Activate motion detector.
I'll need to figure something out here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So it has, someone has to activate it here and it has to detect motion over there to open. That seems dumb. Can I drill something?
I don't think this will fit.
Is there any other stuff I can pick up in here? Seriously, it's a security station. You would think I could get a gun here. That's where I just came from, right? This is just like the trauma center. Oh, hey, there was something glowing out here. I think. Yes. Oh no, that's just the dead body.
God forgive us.
Cartoon images.
No. Crazy.
Little bit, but I mean. Okay. Do I do anything with this? Am I supposed to? Put my blood on it.
Sure.
So wait, I was supposed to go look at that window? Who would do that?
What the hell?
We should run away. We should run away now.
What's that?
I only picked up a flash in the scanner. A crew member.
I wasn't a crew member. I wasn't even a person. I was an animal.
The upload finished. I'm going to start the scan now.
Tia, what's going on here?
I've heard things, but I don't know any specifics. You have to believe me.
Maybe it was one of those fucking things that ate Yuri.
I grow plants. I don't care for man's pets.
Just let me know when the scan's finished.
Secondary containment is now accessible. Head through to the other tram station.
Really? I don't wanna.
Warning. Serotonin levels are abnormal.
Man, there's a lot of abnormal shit going on around here. Okay, look at those monitors. Elevator shaft. Oh, hey, security panel. Atmosphere control override. Okay. To me, the blood is just decor at this point. Oh, hey, PDA. Isabella Spaulding, another long day in hydroponics. I planted carrots today. This place seriously sucks, but I figure the longer I work for Kane Corps, the sooner they'll be able to replace this defective uterus of mine. Harry is protective and not in a cute way. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. His attempts to protect my honor, his words whenever Grant even looks at me, are unnervingly familiar, just like my ex-husband used to do. I'm not ready for another round of that bullshit. Half of the ship has been in lockdown for 2 long weeks. Apparently some new scientists boarded today, so maybe they'll be able to resolve the issue. I know, I make vegetables reproduce for a living. I have to admit, Harry's whole stalker thing can be great sometimes. He's growing herbs for me so that I can make tea. With all this new security bullshit, I wouldn't dare use company resources personally for like that. It's been pretending to like Grant for just... I've been pretending to like Grant for just a little bit. I don't, but it keeps Harry on his toes. Harry opted to stay on the groom leg for another round. He was eligible to leave the shift change, but he chose to stay. Gee, I wonder why he'd do that. He's a grown man, for goodness sake, but he's acting like a lovesick teen. He needs to stop fucking calling me Belle, though. It's Isabella, like the Queen of Spain. Keep hearing chatter about a fungal growth spreading all over the groom leg. Let's hope it doesn't get here to hydroponics. It'd be devastating if anything happened to my precious celery. Spoke way too soon. I came to Hydro today to find everything coated in this strange fungus. Harry actually has a pretty good idea. What if we fought the fungus with genetically enhanced super mushrooms? Nope, crossbreeding mushrooms did not improve things. Hopefully the emergency rations will get here soon, unless people want to eat the portobellos from hell. That is. This shit is about to get dangerous. People have been beaten up. Some are even dead. We've seen a lockdown before, but it wasn't a mass panic like this. Will it be over soon or ever? Harry told me to stay in the sleeping block because it could be dangerous outside. You know, I have taken care of myself for 20 years without help from Harry. I think I can handle myself. I'm not going to spend the final days of my life playing the helpless female, and I'm not going to cling to Harry, even if he's the last human being I'll ever see. You can't expect anything from me. Laundry day on 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 0, 1, 2, 3. 8. Okay. I wonder if I'll need to know 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. So this would be the fungus that everyone's talking about. Shelby. I couldn't even bother to get out of bed today. Nobody came asking questions though, so that works. Sometimes when I first wake up, I wait as long as possible to say my first word of the day. Then that word serves as a prediction of how shitty that day is going to be. Naturally, Isabella woke me up by asking if I'd rather fuck Grant or Harry. I thought she was supposed to be some kind of feminist who doesn't need a man. Hypocrite. To answer the question, I'd need to do a bit of research. Harry will suffice for that. I guess I'm obligated to write about the ship lockdown since it's all life-threatening or something. I don't know why we even carry these PDAs. Seriously, I will never ever go back and read this shit. The Grim Lake got a 300% funding increase, and I have a feeling we're doing some more shady bullshit with it. Welcome aboard the Grim Lake, where as far as the universe is concerned, you don't exist. And as far as the board is concerned, you don't exist. Nothing actually exists. Humanity's gonna flip shit when they figure that out. So, Grant's gay. I knew I had seen him checking Harry out. Lips are sealed. It's going to be a long, painful death if we don't get those rations soon. I might have to start murdering and eating my blockmates. I'll start with Grant because he's got the most meat on him. Harry is the last because I'm in no hurry to put my mouth on that again. Okay. Hey, someone's making some booze. Humanity has truly reached the apex of engineering. Space moonshine. It brings a smile to my eye and a tear to my heart. Get me some. Oh, got me some? Yeah, get me some. Taste 0/10. 0 out of 10. Effectiveness 10 out of 10. This stuff has to be at least 120 proof. Had to do something I totally don't regret to get it, and it was worth it. Liquor supply is running low. Food supply is high. I'm disappointed. There I was thinking I'd be enjoying moonshine marinated leg of Grant this evening. Disappointing. At least I didn't starve. I like this lady. On the one hand, something exciting happened. On the other hand, we're probably going to die or something. I have no regrets. Not even that thing I did to get the moonshine. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days, and I sincerely can't think of anything I regret. Not hooking up with Harry, not pursuing music instead of physics, nothing. It's all part of what made my life mine. Life carries on no matter what, so I guess it's best to just be satisfied with what little I did accomplish. The universe swallows you atom by atom eventually, you know. I'm proud of how far those atoms made it from when they first got together to form Shelby Isaacson to where they are now. Oh, torn up floor grating, huh? That's down there.
That is a long way down.
So I probably need rope. Rope. This is probably the men's quarters.
Mother had a lung that was covered in fat. Father had a tongue that was also black.
Is anyone there?
They didn't care for us. We didn't care for them. And so it happened again and
Looks like you didn't even
again.
manage to get out of the bunk.
Like a crocodile.
So this is Grant.
Like sin.
You know what's worse than being a janitor? Being a space janitor. The shit I literally have to put up with is unbelievable. I mean it. My job is to control the recycling of methane expulsion from human waste. Shitty is an understatement. Plus, I can barely understand my coworker. I think he's Polish, but he only speaks Spanish. Isabella's been talking to me. I hope she doesn't have any ideas. I'm really not into that, even if she was a guy. She's just so difficult to deal with. I think she purposely leaves some shadow of a doubt that she might have some feelings for Harry, just so that he'll hang around. Poor guy's... The poor guy's obsessed. It's creepy. But it's also the teeniest bit sweet. I think Jupiter is finally done growing. She was such a cute little kitten. Now she's big and doesn't cuddle anymore. Harry's allergic. He thinks that I keep Jupiter around just to mess with him. Really, I don't. She gets in the way sometimes, but she's the only living thing that really understands me. I love that little kitten. Big kitten. Isabella smacked Harry straight across the face today. I think he called her a pet name to her face. I would have been flattered. Poor guy. Everything is so uneventful around here. Maybe that's a good thing? I've been trying to talk to Isabella to see if she's interested in Harry. I don't think so, but I want to make sure. It would help me sleep a little better. Interdepartmental pool to win 64 days of leave? What a joke. Kitchen security and maintenance aren't even eligible, when they're the ones that keep the ship running. Oh, wait. I guess that makes sense. That actually does make sense. This fungus shit is everywhere. It's already in the methane collection plant. Shelby's such a cow. She says she hopes it gives me cancer. But that way I could start over with new organs, courtesy of Kane Corp. Of course, I told her that there was only one organ I really wanted, but that Harry was too busy following Isabella. Shelby said, "Oh, it all makes sense now. You go, girl." But I'm not a girl. Could have been worse. I just hope she can keep a secret. I don't want everyone involved in my business. This mushroom plan that hydroponics came up with is not working. If anything, it's made life in the plant just a little more grueling. People have been complaining to me about weird smells coming from the vents. I swear it's not the plant. I can smell it too. Emergency rations! I snuck some food to Jupiter first. She was acting a little loopy. I know it's just today that Harry has the most adorable way of stuffing his face. He always inspects whatever he's about to eat before he takes a bite, then shoves as much in his mouth as he can. Oh, the simple things. Power's out in places around the ship. Hopefully the plant isn't next. That sure wouldn't end well. I haven't seen Jupiter since the tremors. I can only make assumptions. Oh god, I hope she's safe. I don't want Harry to get hurt in all this either. He's such a little guy. I've been following Isabel around to get closer to Harry and make sure he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but suddenly it doesn't matter whether or not he could ever care about me. Those guys who went to work on Station B haven't come back yet. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can now so I can stay on my toes when everything goes to hell. Cried a little as well, probably because of Jupiter, and probably for reasons I don't understand. Man, I hear you, man. I hear you. When emotions get up on you and you don't understand them, that sucks. Don't want to burden Harry by telling him about how I feel. I know it'll just confuse and upset him. I'm really hopeful that we'll all make it out of here. But Shelby's pessimism is contagious. I don't know. Will I even have another chance to open my heart to someone? I'll have to hope so. I just can't tell Harry.
I'll never get used to this.
Yeah. Shut up and dig. Harry, Belle says she's fine, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. I had a nightmare that Belle killed herself, so I checked on her just to be sure. Hope I didn't wake her. Grant wouldn't have checked on her. That dick doesn't know how to care for a lady, not a lady like Belle. I sure hope nobody catches me growing these herbs. Space is so empty and cold, and Belle seems like she needs the comfort. I don't care if I get caught, but if I did get caught, Belle would know that I'd truly do anything for her. God, you're such a stalker. Belle seems super frustrated today. I stopped asking her what was wrong because she got really mad at me the other day when I did that. I feel like I'm making her angry every time I speak to her. She's upset and I can't do anything about it. Okay, you're a stalker, but you're kind of like, I get him. He just doesn't get what he's doing wrong, and he's seeing someone he cares about who's having a hard time. She spoke to me today. I'm so glad everything's okay. I lost so much sleep over her last night. If she only knew, she'd feel so... Okay, now we're back to stalker. Grant keeps bringing his goddamn cat into the sleeping block. I'm allergic, and he knows it. Shouldn't need a shot of epinephrine every time I go to bed. Thinks he's a badass because he managed to sneak a cat on board. Belle probably thinks he's so cool. Why can't she see he's a total dick? So I stay on the groom link so that I can be with Belle. I don't like it here, but I love her. Oh my god, dude, stalker. Some guy in engineering says that there's a fungus on the ship. I wonder if it's poisonous. If it is, I bet I could hijack a lifeboat to fly Belle. Oh my god. Fungi is all over in hydroponics. I have an idea, though. What if we engineer another invasive fungus to take out the alien one? I honestly don't think it'll work. I suggested it as a joke at first. Belle thought it was a great idea, so now we have to do it. Grant's been following Belle and I everywhere. I think she thinks he can keep her safe, but I know he can't. He's so full of himself. I think Grant's cat died during the tremors and the chaos. Good fucking riddance. The guy's been sobbing for almost a day now. Maybe now Belle will understand he's not fit to protect her. I think I'd die for Belle. It's pretty much been established that something's running around and killing people. I'm going to fight it when I see it, but only get to Belle over my dead body. She'll die knowing that I gave my life just to tack a couple of seconds onto hers. So he's creepy. I feel bad for Grant. Yeah, I feel bad for this guy, Grant. The other guy, he started off like as a guy who just didn't really understand his own feelings and then went full-on stalker. I think I'm going to call it there after all the PDAs. Hope you all enjoyed this. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!